Hi everyone! I'm coming to you from Chiang Mai again because our family really loves this place. And this time we're staying a few days at Tung Dong Farm. The roosters started their infernal crowing at 4 something in the morning. But otherwise, I mean, the farm is really wonderful and I highly recommend it. The crowing doesn't seem to bother my family. They're all still fast asleep.
The food here is wonderful. The owner, Kun A, is so friendly and so hospitable.
A is really amazing with the children. They particularly enjoyed the activity where they decorated a sky lantern. Then we got to release it together at night. It was really magical. I mean, the stars that you can see from here are amazing.
Do you see the deer over there? Kun A told us a story about how the deer came to be living on the farm. It and its mother were being hunted and it ran out of the mountains. And then this baby deer sought refuge under the belly of one of the water buffaloes, which protected it against the hunters and the dogs with its horns. And ever since then, the deer has been living with these water buffalo.
The children will have lots to do here, just exploring, feeding the animals, playing with the touch-me-not, stepping in cow pads, and then after that washing off in the river. It's all very character building, all very peaceful. You may not want to leave, just like that baby deer.
Let me tell you about some of the places we've been eating at in Chiang Mai, which have been wonderful. The first is Pak Dang. And when we first walked through and you saw the riverside view, wow, the atmosphere is incredible. And the children loved running along the red bridges and looking at the carp.
Hey, hello everybody, my name is Kaylin. Thank you for visiting Pak Dang. Pak Dang is actually a social enterprise. So we are set up to employ the underprivileged, the marginalized Burmese people here, students as well as ex-offenders. So a lot of our staff sometimes have been in and out of jail. We try to hire them back to give them another chance in life so that they have a better future. The whole idea of Pak Dang is to hire as many people as possible. That's why our tagline, if you saw on our red bridge just now, is Pak Dang changing lives.
We had a really delicious dinner here and I highly recommend it. It's kid-friendly too. Kaylin is wonderful with the children.
From Tung Dong Farm, we took a day trip out to the Giant.
The Giant is a really nice, picturesque spot. Lovely view of the mountains. I don't drink coffee, but my husband says the coffee here is really good. It's produced by the local village. And with the slow jams, it's a nice place to chill out.
It's pretty out of the way, so you probably want to bundle it together with some other attractions so you don't go all the way out there just for one thing. Something nearby is the Mae Kampong waterfall. The kids enjoyed hiking, having a bit of a splash. The Mae Kampong village is like a shopping street. It's kind of touristy. If that's your kind of thing, then great. There's lots of good food. But it wasn't really our kind of thing. We ran out of time, so we skipped that.
We're at Triplets Eat and Play now. It's pretty much like Nick's with a bamboo playground. If you're feeling a bit sleepy like I am today, it's a really good place to just chill, let your kids free range and keep a not so close eye on them. Another lovely place we dine at is Cafe The Oasis, and it really is an oasis of calm. Just a beautiful place, big lawn in the back for the kids to play. And yummy food, beautifully presented. Sometimes you just want to recharge by getting in touch with nature, and Chiang Mai has so many places where you can do just that. One of those places is Zombie Cafe. You can just sit with your feet in the water, enjoy your meal. If you've got toddlers, you don't have to worry too much about them spilling their food. It's an easy cleanup. It's lots of fun for them. Big compound. A strange kind of slide with a bump in it, but the kids don't mind. This is Bannock Coffee Roasters, lovely place to chill out, and they've got a playground in the back. Kids should definitely keep their shoes on in the playground because I did see some sharp and rusty bottle caps. That's quite a cool place. You can slide right into the river and, you know, float down on a donut. Maybe bring your own float. Some of the floats look a bit old. Here I am, floating down the river outside Bannock. Wanted to tell you about another interesting restaurant, which is the Khao Mau Khao Fang Imaginary Forest. Now, the whole place is themed to look like an enchanted forest. It's a bit weird because there are obviously places where you can eat in the real forest here, but it was very pretty and the food was really good. What I like about Chiang Mai is that it seems no matter how gimmicky the restaurant, the food quality still has to be decent. Another restaurant I recommend is Lamdi Tekwa Dang. There's a big slide that goes from the dining area down to the playground. And it goes without saying that the food is good.
Let me tell you about some of the activities we did this time, which were super fun. First was bamboo rafting in Mae Wang. Again, this is quite far away from Chiang Mai city, but totally worth it to drive out. It's a very doable adventure even for very young kids. The water is pretty shallow. We never felt like we were at any risk of capsizing, and there is one part where they'll ask you to get off and walk if you've got small children, because that part is a little bit rougher. But if you're a grown-up, you can just ride the raft all the way. You just go down the river for about an hour. The water was quite cold and you do get your bum wet, but that's all part of the fun of the experience. I'll leave a link in the description below to Chiang Mai Family Guide, which had the coordinates to one exact operator that they always use that had children's life jackets, and we were happy with our experience with them as well. After the rafting, we went for lunch at Tawan Riverside Resort, which we had spotted while we were on the rafts going down the river. I mean, the ambiance just looked really nice, and as it turned out, the food was good. They had elephants there, and we could see them bathe while we were having our meal.
We're at Doi Saket Hot Spring. Just soaked our feet in the hot springs and have some boiled eggs. This is Sun Kampeng Hot Spring, the playground. It's a bit more of a carnival atmosphere than the Doi Saket one. So parents can go and get a Thai body massage or foot massage while the kids play. You can take turns to look after them.
We also went to Hoi Tang Tau Lake. It's a big man-made reservoir. You can see the gorgeous blue sky reflected in the waters. And there was this incredible array of animals built out of straw. My kids had a really great time climbing up and down inside this gorilla. And you can clamber on top of many of the animals for fun, for a photo. That was my first time showing kids how rice is actually grown. There were some ripe grains so they could see. There was also a sheep farm. You'll find them roaming around under a windmill. There's a designated area for swimming. You'll see some boys cordoning it off. My traveling companions were not so comfortable with the color of the water, but I was fine with it. But what really kind of freaked me out was that there's these giant fish inside, and you can buy some fish food to feed them. I didn't quite fancy swimming with them. I mean, I thought they might give us a nibble or something, but don't take it from me, we didn't actually do that. So there seem to be other activities as well, like a massive zip line going across the lake. and you can ride ATVs, you can rent paddle boats. My kids were all a bit young for that, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely worth spending a big chunk of your day at this lake.
We're at the hidden village. Definitely do not miss the shuttle train ride because you go through like a giant insect land. And then go through a gate and come to a dinosaur world. Lots and lots of photo opportunities for the kids.
Epic playground.
How many places can you go to see farm animals right next to dinosaurs? It's pretty sweet.
If you're into flowers or you love taking beautiful pictures, then do check out I Love Flower Farm. Worth looking on their Instagram tags to see what's the situation of the farm before you head down.
The ticket price includes a snack and a drink.
They're professional photographers. It's really well set up to just take great photos. Try and head down as early in the day as you can, or maybe towards the evening, so it's not so hot.
If you're looking for a meaningful activity to do with the kids, come to Elephant Parade. You may have seen some of these elephant sculptures in Singapore, and actually they've travelled all around the world. And it all started with trying to help an elephant named Mosha, who had her leg blown off by a landmine. Now you can bring your kids to tour the museum there, and they can also do some art and craft, paint their own elephant. The proceeds go towards supporting the elephant hospital as well as elephant conservation. We spent the night glamping in a geodesic dome. It was quite fun, but I think just for one night. A little bit cramped, and then some of the bolts you really have to watch yourself, especially if you're a tall person.
Another outing we enjoyed was a trip up to Hui Kiao waterfall. Easy hike for the kids, nice paddle in the shallow water, and there were tiny little fish which were easy to catch, and that was very entertaining for quite a while.
As you can see, Chiang Mai is truly a paradise for kids and for the parents that accompany them. If you like this, please subscribe for more. Till next time, bye!